it's me, Jessica. I am here with Derek. He's the owner of Big Bear Valley Bike. Derek, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
It was founded in 1995, and it kind of grew out of racing, having a team and a club and support, and also manufacturing and design innovation within the sport. So, and then since then, it's continued to grow and flourish, and now Speed Evolution, which is the brand known through Bear Valley Bikes, is about 200 SKUs.
So you're also on a bike team, or you have a bike team, right?
Yes, I've been racing bikes for over 30 years in like 15 different disciplines. Primarily the focus has been cross-country mountain biking, some Super D and Enduro. Yeah, we have a large program that's pretty well known in Southern California. I've had 7 to 10 pros every year, plus then the amateurs through all the different categories. And yeah, so we try to bring young kids into the sport, nurse them through into professional athletes.
Wow, that's awesome. How far are you going? Are you staying locally here in Big Bear when you do these events, or are you going all over California? Is it national?
We do a combination of those. So yeah, we do some international events as well as a lot of events that are in California or elsewhere in the United States.
Wow, that's awesome. So when people are essentially supporting your company, they're also supporting the riders.
Yeah, the team and the grassroots and the rider development programs and all that as well. And then I also have an event. It's called the Grizzly 100. It's September 25th. And it's the finals of the Ultra Endurance National Championship Series. And it was just a brainchild of mine where I could take all of the best trails in Big Bear and put them into a one-day event. And then we follow that the same day with a Grand Fondo that's good for everyone. So there's a 20K, 30K, 50K, 75K, and 100K.
Wow.
And if you finish the 100K, you get a really cool belt buckle for the first 100 finishers.
Wow, that's rad. And let's talk about bikes. So now I'm here, you have just a ton of awesome bikes right now, and we're kind of out of the season. So what kind of deals, promos, what do you have going on
So
right
I
now?
have a really interesting philosophy in the way I buy, and so that I can give people the best deal that is possible. So I do a lot of last year's models, closeouts, blim bikes that had small scratches that were brand new bikes or demoed for a small amount of time. Then I also have a rental fleet. So those rental fleet bikes are brand new, they get rented, and then we sell them at a discount throughout the season. And then I do really, really, really high-end stuff that's like unobtainable. And we push the limits of that by even our own products. And we just like this cassette, we also launched a set of wheels that uses what's called bird spokes, which are filament, and just right at the top end of, you know, I call it the needle edge point of the spear of what technology and design is capable of in cycling. So it's 10 times stronger than steel, but it's half the weight. And it also frequency dampens in a different way. So it's almost like a shoestring. And then if you look at this rim right here, this rim was cracked and we repaired it. Carbon repaired it. So now the carbon rim that was a $700 rim is fixed. We found that we were getting, you know, carbon fiber is like the most amazing material, strength to weight ratio and like vibration dampening, and everything about carbon is amazing. But we were getting a lot of broken carbon bikes and broken carbon rims and other stuff. So I decided that, you know, let's start doing carbon repair. So now we've kind of perfected it. And like this frame right here, you can see it's cracked right there. It's broken right there. Big old crack. So what we will do is we will actually sand that down and try to lay up more carbon and materials and fix it. And we fixed a rim the other day, we fixed another frame that was picked up today, and it became like on a regular basis we were fixing carbon bikes.
Wow.
And they're strong, if not stronger than they were from the factory. Sam did a whole year on one that was repaired. So yeah.
There he is. Hi, Sam.
And Bear Valley.
Wow, that's awesome. So if people want to order any of this high-end technology or anything from your company, where can they go? Do they need to come here?
So there's a website. It's a speedevolution.com. It's speed-evolution.com. You can go to there. You also can call us, and we can consult with you on what you may be needing or what might, you know, suit your purposes. And those are, you know, two of the things. Plus, if you go, there's Bear Valley Bikes Facebook page, there's a Speed Evolution Facebook page, and I have a YouTube channel which you can see trails and different rides and fun stuff that I'm featured on with everyone from Phil Guyman to Jasper to Vegan Cyclist, and you can kind of get an idea of some fun entertainment.
What if someone like me who's, you know, wants to get into the sport but really knows nothing about it. Is this something that they can just come in here with zero knowledge of, and you can just help them out and really guide them?
Yeah, you could just make an appointment, or you might be able to stop in depending on the day or what the part of the season it is, and we can kind of go through and figure out exactly what your idea of what kind of riding you want to do, because there's so many different classifications of bike, from road to gravel to cyclocross to mountain. And just in mountain bike alone, there's money, downhill and enduro, like dual slalom, like all mountain bikes, and then cross country bikes and hardtail cross country bikes. So we really want to find, and now e-bikes is a huge thing as well. So we want to find what specifically is tailored to your experience that you want to have, and then guide you through that. And every time you buy a bike from us, we give you lifetime minor adjustments. You give you one free major tune-up worth $70. You get a 20% off gift certificate that's good for helmet, shoes, gloves, repair kit, or anything. And we do a free mini fit to make sure that you're fit on the bike, you don't get injured while you're riding, and that make your experience on the bike better, so you continue to ride and get more people involved in riding.
Wow, that's awesome. So now I know Bear Mountain, their bike park has it's off the hook right now, right? I mean, people are coming from all over Southern California. I mean, it seems like people are coming from all over in general just to ride up here. What is your take on the park up here, and is it something that you have a lot of affiliation with?
Yeah, it's really blown up. The parks in general, because now there's not only a park at Snow Summit, there's a park at Snow Valley, there's a park at Santa's Village, which is called Sky Park. Rim Nordic has a little park. So it's like all the destination of Southern California mountains, you could do 4 or 5 days easily and go to different places and do different parts of that. And it's a really great, and people from all over the world are coming and riding, and that kind of ties into the history of mountain biking in Big Bear, which Big Bear is arguably the first lift to ever load bikes.
Wow.
And I'm writing a book about that right now. It's Tom Spiegel and a bunch of other people, and we're trying to compile all the data. One of the first Norba National Championship races ever was in Fawnskin in the 80s.
Wow.
And then we were one of the first loads to ever load bikes. And then we had more races in the world because we had 13 years of national championship races, which were called the Norba National Championships. And we had 3 World Cups in Big Bear. So for Southern California, it's like a really deep. And then the other part of that people don't realize is innovation and the growing of the sport through technology. Guys like Dan Hannabrink and 5-Star and Crank USA and all these companies were building these different components, which now I've started my own brand with that about 5 or 6 years ago called Speed Evolution. So
that's awesome. YouTube channel, if people want to go see it, where can they find
It's
you?
Hermonator, Hermonator, and you can pretty much Google that and it'll come up, and a little bit of my history and stuff as an athlete, as a racer, and the shop and team and club and all that fun stuff.
Perfect.
This is me actually racing the Napa World Cup in 1997 with a Hannabrink fork that was made in Big Bear on my cross-country bike. Our team is sponsored by Oakley, so we carry a bunch of Oakleys. We're sponsored by Kenda, so we do a lot of Kenda tires. Spin bike, you want a really good deal on spin bike? I've got a couple of them. I get questions. You want to come to Big Bear, you want to have the experience of a lifetime, you want to have, local knowledge to having the best ride possible, Velo Guide. Check it out. And if you want to check out either Jasper or the Vegan Cyclist YouTube video about getting to ride with me and Samuel as Velo Guides, definitely worthwhile. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Derek.
Yes,
I really
thank you,
appreciate
Jessica.
it.
Yeah.